Okay, anyways.
That last 30-minute video was a waste. We'll just have to start over since Todd didn't turn the sound on.
Sure.
Jeez.
Well, I was trying to get Jen in there.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to King's Gun Center TV. I got Doug and I got Justin here. And Justin, you just got an email on your phone from Springfield. What was that all about?
The Gear Up program has been extended through the end of August. Which that's a program where you buy any Springfield handgun, get 4 additional magazines, plus the holster and the mag pouch. And
it's a $180 value.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy, huh?
It's a great value.
It's an awesome deal. I mean, you end up with 6 mags for a gun, which is
Sure.
pretty cool.
Well, I tell you what, we just did the video for the Saint with Matt and the XDE, which love that gun.
I'm number one. I'm buy one.
Wish we could in this state. God, it's a mess in this state. You know, though, remind me about New Jersey in just a second. But so we did these
New
2
Jersey?
videos. Yeah, just a second.
New Jersey.
Okay. We did this video on the XDE and the Springfield Saint, and people are still hyper mad at Springfield for what they did in Illinois when they were supporting that organization that traded off gun rights.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the thing about gun people. We never forget, but we also forget to vote or something.
Well, it's funny because we have posted up this video, and this guy in New Jersey sends me a message saying, in New Jersey, if you want a CCW, once you get approved by the sheriff, you have to take that approval to a judge, and a judge has to declare you in imminent danger before they will issue you a CCW.
We don't want to give politicians in California.
Oh, I know. We have it bad here, but there's other places that have it worse. And
Yeah, but
you don't think they haven't thought about that?
Oh, I'm sure they have, but let's not give them any more ammo.
So let's talk about our Springfield Saints. And what have you seen with the Springfield Saints on our wall and customers coming in?
They have no idea what was passed last year or this year, however you want to look at it.
The Springfield Saint is a little different. It has different kinds of stocks on it to make it California compliant. So we posted up a note on our Facebook page that we have Springfield Saints available. We haven't had any. This is the first set to come to California, and people are all excited about it.
Yeah, they're coming in expecting
A
the gun
normal
the gun they're seeing in magazines and emails from Springfield that have been sent out announcing their awesome new gun. But then when they come in, they get the California neutered version.
And they don't understand why. And last I checked, everybody that came in voted in this, or at least lived through the last November election where all this happened. And how many social media pages that have to do with guns, or how many gun rights groups like the CRPA or the FPC or NRA have talked about this exact law? Is there any reason why the gun community doesn't know exactly what's happening with AR-15s?
Yes.
That's
Why?
Because the media won't talk about it.
Yeah, but it's not my responsibility to go to the media and have them feed me. It's my responsibility to go find out for myself.
True, but not everybody in this country, not everybody in this state feels the same way we do. They're busy with their personal lives.
I mean, it's been what, 6, almost 7 months since the law went into effect, and every day that's the number one question we get, probably
because
30 times a day.
Let's think about it.
So what's the new deal with ARs? I heard they changed.
Here's how I see it. We have different versions of the gun community. We have people like us that live and breathe it every day, and then we have the people that are into guns, but they may not shoot every month, right? But they're into guns and they like their Second Amendment. It's those people that we need to get out and vote. We know what's going on because we follow it every day. But like before I came to work here full time, when I was just a school teacher, if I didn't belong to gun groups and gun forums, I wouldn't know what was going on with the gun community. You don't. And so it's sad, but if every gun owner in California got out and voted on these issues, we wouldn't have half the laws that we do.
We would have a Republican Sacramento.
Correct.
If every gun owner voted 2A and didn't vote, voted for their rights as Americans and not for their paychecks, and not for their benefits, and not for their government retirements. If they voted for their rights, including the Second Amendment, we would own this state. But they're more concerned about 90% at 30 years from the government. And how are we supposed to compete hiring when a janitor at a school makes $60,000 a year? How am I supposed to hire people here at this store?
The best way to control the people is to get them to count on the state
Yeah.
for their food and for their money. And so the faster you can get rid of small businesses, the faster you can control. Let's face it, to really make good money, you almost have to work for the government anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you're a doctor or a lawyer kind of a thing, but just your average business out there,
Well, but think about
can't
this.
compete.
When you look at the liberal elites in colleges, what do they want to produce? They
liberal
want to
mindset.
produce educators and artists. They don't really care about business anymore. They don't really care about those things. It's all about education and the arts and all these things. And the only way that can be supported is by the government. But if the government doesn't have a tax base to support these things, eventually Rome will fall.
What does the government produce?
Nothing.
Bingo. There you go.
Yeah.
Nothing.
And then
They
you see it
produce nothing.
perverted, like Nancy Pelosi saying that, the welfare state benefits the economy.
Yeah, and then the taxpayers, according to Governor Brown, are freeloaders.
Yeah.
So when is the people in California going to rise up and say enough's enough and kick them out of our house? Because they definitely forget that they work for us, but the people of California actually think that we work for them, the ones that are voting, right? And so here's what I say all the time: the liberals in this state, it is their fault while this state's in the mess that it's in, because we have not had a voice in this state for many, many years, and it will catch up with them.
And it's funny because when Moonbeam Brown was a governor back in the 70s,
Yeah.
he set up all these pension plans and all these things for state employees to guarantee this thing. And now today, the state is collapsing because of it, and it's because of what he did in the 70s. He's getting a chance to redo what he
Wasn't he also
caused
the one
back
that
then.
started the Prisoners' Bill of Rights? I think he was.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I think he was, and that's interesting how they get rights when they've lost their rights when they went into prison.
Well, they're trying to get gun rights back to them too right now.
Of course they
Which
are.
is odd. They don't like guns, but they want to give gun rights back to felons.
Because it's part of their
It
agenda.
makes no sense at all.
I know.
Hey, what's going on this weekend?
Oh.
It's the 4th of July.
It is the
that's
4th.
right.
Actually, it's Tuesday, isn't it?
Yeah, but this is 4th of July weekend. It's the one before. So more hot dogs, more hamburgers, more ketchup and mustard, and more of that sold at any other time of year.
We should have a hot dog eating contest.
Ooh, on the 4th of July. Yeah. We got plenty of hot dogs from Giving Back Weekend.
Yeah, we should barbecue for the staff today.
Yeah, we should. Hey, $150 off all AR-15s
Yeah.
from Saturday through 4th of July, 4 days.
What's going to happen on the 4th?
4th of July, if you're a member at the King's Gun Center and you bring in a guest, we're going to give you, courtesy of Mr. Wing at Superior Dairy, we're going to give you either a milkshake or an ice cream cone from Superior Dairy. It's a little gift certificate he gave us for the 4th of July to celebrate America and to celebrate, ice cream and the 4th of July. How much more America is that?
It's pretty good, America.
So we have all kinds of great stuff going on for the 4th of July weekend. Bring the family down if they're in town. We're going to be closing at 4 o'clock on
4th of July.
the 4th of July so people can get home to their families and our employees can get home to their families and get all their little fireworks on and all those things if they want to go down to the high school or go to Lemoore or go out to the
Palace.
casino. Big show out there. Give them plenty of time to do that. But so 4 o'clock on the 4th of July, we'll be cutting it off here. And that's going to kind of be our new holiday hours thing is 4 o'clock on any day that we do that. But remember, all weekend long, it's going to be $150 off AR-15 since we were talking about that earlier. And oh, by the way, did you see that article about AR-15s the other day from SACB? We're still selling AR-15s in the state.
Oh, yes.
And if you ever get a chance, I think it's episode 12 of season 5 of The Arrow. It's a Second Amendment episode. It'll make you mad, it'll make you happy, it'll make you mad, it'll make you happy. But it was a really good debate on the Second Amendment and its sides of it. Well, don't forget, 4th of July, come on down. Thank you for watching King's Gun Center TV. Don't forget you can subscribe right here and you can watch some of our other videos right here. And thank you for watching King's Gun Center TV.